Okay, well, tubes or shuttle? I like shuttle. Let's do that. We can't go to the fashion boutique. Oh, we can look at it, though.
They got the coolest clothes in that store. The coolest and most expensive. I saved for months to buy a pair of socks there once. The coolest pair of socks I ever had.
Had? We got rid of them? Oh, we can go shopping.
I could definitely do with a change of clothes. And so what if this store's way out of my league? After what I've been through, I deserve to splurge a little.
Oh.
I look good, I feel good. Thank God they had a thermal shower in there. I needed a proper disinfection and delousing.
I feel good. Look at that. I am one pretty lady.
I can literally feel the price of this outfit. Nice.
Perfect. Okay. Well, that's great. I am super excited about this development. Thank goodness we make enough working at the cafe to do that. Whoa, where did we just go to? This looks dangerous.
It's a bored-looking policeman.
Well, let's talk to him. Liven up his day a little bit.
Officer,
Yes, ma'am?
can you
So-
direct me to the MTI building?
Certainly. See that huge, massive, towering building over there?
That's it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Helpful. We can go to the street, which apparently leads to this
Wow,
terrifying looking
it's
hallway.
a faux Roman palace. How very Las Vegas. He looks like a receptionist. Scary. I believe that circle with a big X through it is supposed to represent the destruction of the balance. These guys don't kid around. Gerald Rosenberg. Hi
Hello.
there, Jerry.
Gerald, do you have an appointment?
Let's just be
I
straightforward.
really need to see your boss, Jacob McAllen.
There is no one here by that name, miss. This is a private building. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Now.
Yeah. Can I bribe you?
Can I bribe you?
I'm sorry. What?
Pay you to let me slip by you unnoticed into the elevator?
For goodness sake, miss, absolutely not. I am not your common lowlife.
The elevator that's right there.
I'm sure even a stand-up guy like you, Jerry, needs some pocket change now and then.
Where do we get all this money?
Gerald! And no, I do not. Now I would like you to leave. Immediately.
How do I call the elevator?
You do not, miss. I call it.
Oh, where's the button?
All right, thanks.
No, you misunderstand. I call it. For people who work in the building, or for those with appointments with the people who work in the building.
Maybe you should have just started
You
with
are-
a yes.
How shall I put this? Street vermin. A hooligan. Scum.
But look at how I'm dressed.
You were homesick the day they taught diplomacy, weren't you, Jerry?
Gerald, please leave the building.
What floor is Jacob McAllen on?
We do not have a Jacob McAllen working here, miss.
Do you have any McAllens at all? I'm not picky.
I am not about to divulge any private information to a person such as yourself.
Good for you, Jerry.
Gerald, it would be so nice if you left now, miss.
Thank you very much, Jerry.
Gerald! And if you do not leave, miss, I will be forced to call the police.
Well, that didn't work out all that well. Maybe we can show him our ID card. Or maybe we can't. Not a coin collector, I take it. Maybe we'll have to try this again later.
Stunning. In a creepy neo-fascist way.
Hush.
That's the only elevator in the building? I wonder what they do during rush hours.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna come back here later. This building doesn't seem to have much. Can you tell us anything more?
Officer?
Yes, ma'am?
Nothing. Sorry to bother you.
Guess not. Can you do something with our ID card? I have this cool ID and I want to use it. Okay, well, let's try this way then. Cool shirt.
Today's arrivals. Shuttles are inbound from most of the orbiting stations, but traffic from the Morning Star dominates. It's a list of today's departures to the orbiting stations. Most of these are bound for the Morning Star, an MTI-owned station in geostationary orbit above the city. Rapture Revisited. They're relaunching the original Amethyst drug. Stimulant. Twice as effective at half the cost. Time to usher in a whole new generation of drug addicts.
Yeah. Great. Yikes.
The fake document.
Sorry.
Fake documents.
Crap. I must have clicked through it the first time.
She's
Okay.
one of those chirpily soulless, plastic-faced sales reps specifically bred for one single-minded purpose. To make you sign a colonization contract.
So, like a GameStop employee. I can say that I was there.
Good morning, ma'am. How are you today?
Oh goodness, don't call me ma'am.
Aside from the fact that the fate of two worlds rests on my shoulders,
Yes?
just peachy thanks.
That's good. How may I help you today, ma'am?
How does it feel working for the dark side?
Pardon me, ma'am?
I mean, it's slavery, isn't it?
Certainly not. That's a popular misconception. In fact, our colonists are given the best of care, a job suited to their talents, and a full salary.
You tell yourself that if that makes it easier to sleep at night. That's all, thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. Please come back and see us again.
Yeah, I have absolutely no time for this. I've got worlds to save, I've got things to do.
Well,
That's all.
thank you.
I don't know what to do with you. ID card. Again, we just don't have much. Okay, well, assuming we don't want to sign ourselves up for colonial slavery anytime soon, I guess the tubes are actually not our destination. So the shuttle just takes us to the building that we can't get into because we don't have an appointment. And we don't work there. Can we buy anything from the credit machine? Oh, we can. The pizza machine, rather.
I am sorry, but this Bingo instant pizza maker has been shut down by order of the Newport Department of Biological Warfare. If you or anyone in your...
Well, darn.
It's a garbage bin.
Well, darn. Maybe we'll check out the rest of the Metro Center, since we really just sort of beelined it for the elevator. So we need something to get us in to see Jacob McAllen, or something else. But hey, the point is, we look fantastic. We also may not be able to see the rest of Metro Center.
Sextasy, sexual fantasy. Just the thing I need to feel really depressed about my love life. Metro Circle.
Well, I guess that's it. Just a giant store that says Sextasy on it.
I can't go back to Venice. The Vanguard agents are looking for me, and that's the first place they'd expect me to go.
Maybe we can... I hate doing this, but maybe we can talk to Burns Flipper about something? Maybe he can figure out a way to get us into...
cargo container.
Because I double-click on everything so that you walk to it faster. And maybe he can get us on the reservation list to see McAllen. I mean, it's basically the only thing I can think of. I mean, honestly, our options are pretty limited. We don't have many places to go.
It's an industrial...
And if this is still an option, maybe it means something. I wonder if any of this information's worth anything. Oh well.
Hey, Flipper!
I'll be right up. What up?
That's all.
Damn it. But don't I look great? Come on. Okay. Is there anything we can use on him? Can we ask about the ID card? How do we use the ID card? I want to know. Yeah, I have no idea what bind magic is. You don't know how to read a star map, right? Oh.
Any chance of you deciphering this for me?
Looks old. This old? It looks old. It's gotta be old. What do you do, rip off a museum or something? Because I'm cool with that.
It was a gift. Would you be able to calculate the coordinates of that cross based on the positions of the stars?
Shouldn't be a problem as long as this thing's accurate. I'll just do some chem trace tests. See when it was made and then figure out the rotation of the constellations and calculate the... Yeah, sure.
And what's it gonna cost me?
This time, you still got credit from the AG unit you gave me. Works like a fucking charm, I'll tell you, baby. It's hot. I can float like the wind. Toots. Even with two people on at the same time. Oh, yeah.
I don't want to know that. So, when can I get the results?
Can't do the chem tests here, but I'll call a friend of mine. Owes me a favor. Come back later. Yeah, later. Much later.
Sure.
And hey, don't wait a week this time.
I'll stick around.
Got it.
Though this one isn't nearly as scandalous a request. Interpret some star charts. Just need to bribe a mathematician. Those can usually be bribed with pizza. Donuts. Energy drinks. Works pretty well. Hey, got our inventory back to one screen. I like that. Okay, so that's the star charts down. We still need our 2 dragons. And Cortez, wherever the hell he is. So, the worst part is that the only thing we can really do at this point is just sort of hope that the event flags changed. We can't go back to Venice. There's nothing else to do here. And we can't go anywhere else in Metro Circle except for, you know, the building. So this puzzle's got to be pretty easy to figure out because it's only got like 2 moving parts. So I say that, and of course we're gonna be stuck. But let's try it. Yeah. Can't go back to the movie theater or anything. Yeah, into the elevator with us.
It's an elevator that goes up to the mid and upper levels of the city.
So wait, we've got this ID card. Did we even have one before? Like, were we basically a non-entity? Or did our credit chit count? There's a little kid. I wonder if he's a plot point.
It's an instant pizza machine.
Ah! Someone threw away a pizza.
There's one piece of moldy pizza left inside this pizza box, and it seems to have chemically merged with the cardboard, so I'd better, keep it closed.
So, Jacob McAllen ordered pizza.
Ugh, no!
And, we've got to deliver it, you know? The man ordered pizza. That's just fact. You get to hear the shuttle land. I really can't emphasize how happy I am that we took a shower and changed clothes after jumping into the freaking sewer. Because that was just gonna drive me crazy. Yeah.
Got a pizza delivery for Mr. McAllen.
And we totally haven't been here
Really?
before.
There's been no... Wait a second. Weren't you in here before?
Absolutely not.
Me? Nah. Been delivering pies to the, to Venice. I ain't been up here before. Nice hood, clean pavements, good air.
I could have sworn... Oh, very well. Give me the pizza and I will see to it that it's delivered to Mr. McAllen as soon as possible.
Hey, tips.
No can-do, guy. This has got to be delivered now, before it gets cold. You know how Mr. McAllen gets when his mozzarella is cold.
I can't very well leave my post, so... All right. Step into the elevator and I will send you to Mr. McAllen's office. But I want you back down here pronto, do you understand?
People talk about adventure game logic. That makes perfect sense. Of course, you find a pizza in the trash can, and that's gonna be your ticket to get up to the penthouse of the building. Oh dear, this is creepy. I don't know. I love adventure games.
I don't know what they're growing in these tanks, but whatever it is, it's disgusting. and alive.
Oh dear.
I don't know what they're growing. What is that? It looks... God, it looks human. I'd guess the Vanguard are growing these creatures for a purpose. Maybe soldiers? That's one war I'll do my best to prevent.
He's just got this in his freaking foyer? What the hell, man?
That's an amazing view. I can see clear across the city.
We're above the cloud level. Yikes.
There are documents scattered all over the desk.
Ooh.
Papers. There's nothing here that's my name and my address. Obviously there's... God, they've been tracking me, watching me.
Well, they knew where you lived.
Uh-oh.
Shit. Oh, crap. Oh.
You were the last person I'd expect to find here, Shifter. I've spent an obscene amount of money and resources tracking you down. Since before we knew your name. Before you even came to Newport.
Yeah, convenient she moved so
And then
close to here.
you simply walk into my lap. Like a mouse into a great big trap. Looking for the cheese, I'd imagine. The Guardian. Well, he's not here, I'm sorry to say. He's being held elsewhere, awaiting your directions.
My directions?
You do have them, yes. The directions to the Guardian's realm.
No, I don't
I
have
know
time
where
for
the
subterfuge.
entrance is, but I'm not telling you anything.
You're not. That's unfortunate. I thought you were such a bright young girl. Especially considering your heritage. But apparently I was wrong. At least you have the disc and the 2 jewels I'm missing in your possession. So good of you to bring them here. I thought I might have to go pick them up myself.
Uh-huh. You're not
I
getting
have
this.
friends.
Oh, you do? You do. The very best friends, too. Don't make me laugh, girl. Did you really expect your good buddy Cortez to tell you the truth? Or to come to your rescue like a knight in shining armor?
Basically.
He's been using you. Tobias, Cortez, the bloody kin, all your friends. They've been using you for their own selfish reasons.
Screw you. Tobias was
They're
awesome.
no different from me, Shifter. No different at all.
They're not an asshole.
The difference is that they care about people.
Care? Care about what? I care about people. I have no intention of destroying mankind or enslaving it. I just want to open the borders to allow mankind to fulfill its true destiny.
But you're killing an awful lot of
The
people.
Sentinel. They are the ones who wish to keep the truth secret, to keep the past locked in their sacred scriptures and behind their well-guarded doors.
Have you asked? Because Tobias went on
No.
for like a half hour.
You have been kept from the truth just as much as everyone, Shifter. You are just a piece in a grand game of chess. You're not even a big piece. You're a pawn. Now, give me
I'm
the
the
disc
frickin'
and the
queen.
jewels, the dragon eyes. And then we can wrap this game up. I'm quite certain you know more than you let on about the Guardian's realm as well. I'll have that information too, very soon.
Didn't I tell you I had it? Yeah, you can just fuck right off.
You anything.
I have an army of devoted soldiers in this building, Shifter. I run this city. What are you going to do? Round up a mob of your friends? Forget about shifting as well. There are magical barriers against that in this building.
I can take you.
All right, I give up. Here's the disc and the jewels.
Damn it, April. We were doing so well. Look at this guy. He's got white hair. We could take him. Did we really just give it up? Yeah, honey, what did you think was gonna happen?
You see, I wasn't lying to you, unlike some of your accomplices. You don't have a choice. You must give me what you have.
Fine. Who the hell cares anyway? I'm exhausted and I give up.
April.
Cortez has abandoned me. I've hurt my two best friends in the world, and maybe you're right.
Two?
Maybe you're no different from the Sentinel. Maybe they're as bad as you, and maybe you deserve each other. It doesn't matter, you've won. What are you gonna do now?
April, don't give up.
Let me guess. This is where the heroine coaxes a confession from the villain before the final act of the play commences.
That'd be fine.
Very well. I'm all for a satisfying denouement. What now? I have the Guardian, I have the disc, and the jewels, the key to the tower. And soon, if you play along like a nice little girl, I'll know where the gateway is.
So you don't need me anymore?
Well, there's the knowing where the gateway is.
Apparently not. I thought I might, so I decided not to kill you. But now that I have the Guardian himself, your role in this game is up. After you tell me what I need to know, of course.
Then what will happen to me?
Nothing. I'll let you go. You can do me no harm, and I'm not a cruel man. Not unusually so, at any rate.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get the other two jewels?
I've had one of them for ages. The other came into my possession only a week ago, as luck would have it, and now I have the last two, and the disc.
Is he saying that
Why
he's a
didn't you
dragon?
go look for the jewels and the pieces of the disc yourself?
I would have, but my power over Arcadia has been disturbingly limited until now.
Because if he's a Stark
The
dragon
Tyrant
or
have
something.
proved a valuable addition to my disciples, and with their help, I've dispensed with most of my opposition in Arcadia. But still, locating the stones would have required the cooperation of the Sentinel. Now, I may be a charismatic man, but I doubt they would have told me anything. And those wretched magical races, you think they would have cooperated?
Your fantasy racism
No.
can fuck right off.
They were waiting for their savior, their prophecy come true. And you seem to fit the bill. Why not take advantage of that? As for the jewels, the white and the blue of the Drykin were not likely to submit to me. And that was a battle even I'd be well advised to avoid.
What will you do once you open the gateway to the Guardian's realm?
Gordon Alloway will take the Guardian's place in the tower, and he will rule according to my plan. The worlds will be reunited, and the Earth will be one realm, as it was, and as it should be.
So, this is all part of your master plan to rule the Earth?
When you put it like that, I guess, yes. but I'll be a fair and just ruler, my dear.
What's the point? You're like, what, 60? In another 60 years, you'll be dead, and then what? Leave the kingdom to your firstborn?
I'll be around a lot longer than 60 years. A lot longer. You really don't know me, do you? You really don't know anything about me.
Apparently not. What happened to Cortez?
Cortez. I had Gordon take care of him. He was just interfering too much for his own sake. There are rules, and he broke them. He brought you into... He broke the rules. But time is ticking, Shifter, and the wheel of the balance is turning. Please, enter the elevator to your right. I want to show you something.
Okay, I guess we're just gonna enter the elevator.
What do you think?
What is it?
This is the end result of the centuries of work and research the Vanguard have done. A breeding ground for shifters such as yourself. Warrior shifters. So tell me...
I'm a warrior shifter?
What do you think?
I think that was just grammatically ambiguous. I think I want to see where this cutscene goes.
Does it matter what I think?
No. I'm just trying to be polite. Now, give me the disc and the jewels. And don't try anything this time. I might have to hurt you myself.
I guess we're doing that. At least they're all together
I will
now.
ask this one last time, because I am a patient man. Where is the gateway to the Guardian's realm?
Yes.
And I'll say this one final time because I'm a patient woman. Go screw yourself.
Yes.
That's all I needed to know. I'll leave you alone here for a while. When I come back, I'm sure you'll be a lot more cooperative.
Uh-huh. At least April's got her snark back. Well, while we're locked in this terrifying cyberpunk hell, okay. Oh goodness,
It's a monster.
that's a monster.
The elevator's locked.
I'm gonna die.
From McAllen's little demonstration, I'd say that elevator locked. Hoverpad exit closed. Hoverpad exit.
I'm gonna die. Or maybe nothing will happen because this isn't a game that has death. Jeez. Oh good, the music's still here. I was afraid we'd lost it. It's like a freaking amnesia monster. And we're clipping into it. That's great.
It's still coming after me.
Oh, crap. Oh, there. What can we even do? There's apparently a pathway.
This wasn't such a good idea.
If our mother's a dragon, can we fly?
You want to try discussing things over a hot cup of mocha instead of all this killing April business?
It's got a giant
I guess not. Well,
umbilical cord.
help!
Low center of gravity. Good idea. Poor thing.
Cortez!
Cortez?
You've been keeping some rough company, señorita. Better be more careful in the future, no?
Where have you been?
What? Were you worried?
A little.
Yes. No, I mean, I was scared you were, you know, dead.
So you care about me. Ave Maria Purísima. What am I going to do now without you telling me to get lost?
Don't joke about this, Cortez. I've been in a lot of situations these past few days where I could have needed your help, but you weren't there.
Perdóname. Forgive me, señorita. I've been indisposed. When I finally managed to escape my prison last night, I began looking for you. You left an interesting trail, I must say.
What do you mean?
For one, the border house, most of Venice for that matter, was under guard. There seemed to be some question as to how you managed to escape the Vanguard agents.
I'm very clever.
Magic.
So I thought. You've been picking up a few pointers in Arcadia.
I'm
turning
very
into
clever.
quite the Girl Scout. It's amazing how resourceful you can be when you're in a bind.
Speaking of which, you know what this bind
I
magic
see.
potion does?
I've noticed.
Or bind magic?
How did the Vanguard capture you?
With a small army, and with the help of a very dangerous man, Gordon Holloway.
I met him. Not the most personable guy in the world, and he could really do with some sun.
Gordon is a creature of pure logic. He was split in two halves when he was a child, one bound to Stark, the other to Arcadia.
Yikes.
The victim of terrible Vanguard experiments, I'm afraid.
The Chaos Vortex, right?
That's him. He's magical and chaotic, half untethered. What some people would call his soul. Gordon would have been Guardian had the Vanguard not destroyed him.
I heard the story. Can he still be Guardian?
The Vanguard believes so, but if he did become Guardian, he would twist and corrupt the balance to his own benefit. What the consequences would be, I fear to even think.
Have you told me everything I should know, Cortez?
That's a question.
About this? About everything that's happened to me in the past, say, week?
About you?
I've told you all I can tell you.
Yeah, sure. You know, I overheard a conversation between you and your friend, Father Raoul, and then McAllen.
Jacob McAllen? He's here?
You didn't know?
He was. He released that mutant freak on me, so that I'd tell him where the gateway to the Guardian's realm is.
Ay, Dios mío. We must get you away from here. He's a very dangerous...
Why, if it isn't a family reunion.
I could smell
What?
your hand in this, brother. The Vanguard. Was this the extent of your originality? If you had to meddle in the affairs of mortals, would it not have been prudent to show a little subtlety?
He seized the dragon and
Oh.
bound him for 1,000 years. Free at last, brother?
I didn't picture you walking amongst men in a man's body with a man's name. McAllen. The balance must not have dealt you and yours with the best of hands.
The balance will cease to be, brother. The scales will topple, and the old walls will fall. The age of dragons is imminent, whether you join us or not.
Join you? You symbolize all that I despise. You hate and fear these mortals so much, you bring on chaos to destroy them, but you will only succeed in destroying yourself. Our time will come eventually, but not by your doing.
Are these worlds of mortals so important to you that you forget who you are?
I never forgot who I am. That crime is yours alone, brother.
Cease. There is still time. You are blood of my blood, kin to my kin. You are immortal dragon, and our destinies weigh the scales of the universe.
Where do you get all those cliches, kin to my kin? Doesn't it ever bother you that you sound like a badly written play?
Oh well. I will not miss your sarcasm, brother.
No, that was genuine.
It always felt a little strained. Tabas!
Whoa. Cortez. Also, what's with you, April? He is not attractive. I mean, the accent, sure, but come on. Cortez! Cortez! What are you doing? And can't you, like, transform into dragon? Yeah. That's what I was waiting for.
Cortez! Cortez's watch stopped. Oh God, his heart. That's what Brian said Cortez called it. His heart. His heart has stopped. Cortez is dead. I can't believe that. It doesn't make sense because... He's gone. They all die. God damn! I can't. Everybody I love dies. Everybody I love.
Early evening, just before sunset. How many more surprises is life gonna spring on me today? And how many more of my friends will have to die before this is all over? 2 in one day is just too much. Cortez, I can't believe that he's gone just like that. And the fact that he was one of the kin, I didn't even think. I should have known, of course, but then again, I'm not used to friends and family turning out to be dragons from other planets. At least not until last week. So Cortez and McAllen were the 2 Dryad kin in Stark. Now I have all 4 jewels, or I will as soon as I retrieve the disc and the jewels from McAllen's safe. Actually, come to think of it, does a fall like that kill dragons? Yeah, that's the part that got me, is that they could fly. I'm gonna bank on this chapter ending soon. And,
It's a fancy safe or... Unlock containment chamber? I think yes.
and keep going. That's it? That's all of it? Oh, goodness, it's even assembled.
It's the complete and assembled stone disc, forged by the fire of a dragon and chilled in the cool waters of the Sentinel Enclave.
My guess is it's just back to a flipper. Guess we don't feel the need to rifle through his desk anymore.
And what, pray tell, took you so long?
Fuck off.
Excuse me. I'm talking to you. Stop.
That's arguably a better response.
Screw you, Jerry.
Ah! Yeah, that was your own damn fault. Okay. Let's get here as soon as possible. So, I guess the Dryadkin can transform into humans? I don't know how to feel about that. And, I mean, are we Dryadkin? I mean, that's sort of what April said, but, like, can we turn into a dragon? Because that would be awesome. But yeah, I mean, like, and also, how would someone not notice a dragon battle occurring on top of them? And oh, I don't even know. I don't know what just happened. Like it looked like they fell, but then it looked like they transformed into dragons, and I would assume the dragons can fly. Though I suppose I haven't heard or seen any evidence to that fact in this game. I mean, the white dragon just sort of hung out there. The blue dragon just sort of hung out there. And Jacob McAllen and
Flipper?
Cortez are what, red and green? I might be making that up.
Oh my god, what happened to you?
Oh goodness.
They shot me. They took the fucking map.
Who?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, but they promised me I'd walk again.
Oh, and then shot you?
Holloway, the Vanguard. I had a deal with them. Then when you come back, I sent word they wanted the map, information on it. They wanted you.
You asshole.
You sold me out to the Vanguard?
I brought you an anti-grav unit.
I'm so sorry. They threatened me with they said you can walk again or you can fucking die. Your choice. My choice.
I understand. Just take it easy. Don't move too much. I'm gonna call the cops and then...
No! No, don't. I'm dying. They would just put me in jail. Listen to me. April. The map. I deciphered it. They took it with them, everything. But I made a copy. Over there on the screen.
What am I looking at?
A triangulation of
I
whatever.
played with the map you gave me, and though there was information missing,
Why don't you just take it easy for a while? Don't say anything.
They took it. See the flashing cross? That's the destination on the map. Some kind of anomaly, I guess. Nothing about it in any data bank, but
Oh.
right next to it, there's a spaceport, the Morning Star. Transfer terminal to the colonies, luxury hotels, casinos. If you need to get to the position on the map, that's the way to do it. Go to the Morning Star. Holloway was bringing something with him up there to the station. I heard them talking about it. Sounded important.
Oh.
The Guardian? It's gotta be the Guardian.
These guys are bad, worst. You gotta be careful. Fucking telling you.
You're dying really slowly, dude.
I'm the
Are
only
you sure you
chance
don't want a
we got.
hospital?
I know. Get them. Get up there to the Morning Star. Go to the Morning Star. Do what you have to do now.
I will.
I'm sorry.
You okay, Flipper? Flipper! Damn. Thanks, Flipper.
He was a creepy fuck, but... I feel bad for him. Though he sold me out, so maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. It wasn't really his fault. I don't know. I'm really just waiting for the chapter break here. I don't really know if it's gonna come, but geez, what more is there left? I mean, we've got the disc. We're gonna head out to the Guardian's realm, and this is chapter 11. Unless I've missed something. And there are definitely 2 chapters left. Well, more walking. Jeez, how many people are gonna die today? Sorry about that. Hopefully not us, is really all I can say. Okay, there's just a chick standing there. She looks as fashionably dressed as we are. How many giant screens do I have to walk across?
Welcome back, ma'am. How may I help you?
Signing up for the thing.
I'd like to register as a colonist.
Very good, ma'am. You won't regret this decision, I can assure you of that.
I'm sure I will. In fact, I already do.
Yes, well, we'll do our best to find the perfect colony for your tenure after you fill out a simple multiple choice form.
Morningstar.
Why not just call it slavery? I mean, that's what it is, isn't it?
And I want to go to Morningstar.
Oh, no, ma'am, certainly not. Our colonists are given the best of care and a full salary to go with their assigned tenure.
Yeah, you told me the spiel before.
Whatever. I just need to get on a ship that'll take me through to the Morningstar transfer station.
We do have a ship leaving this evening with colonists bound for Bokamba 8, and that does stop at the Morningstar. But I'd suggest you go through our pamphlets.
Bokamba 8 it is.
Sign me up for, what was it? Bokamba 8? That's where I want to go.
All right, ma'am. If you would just hand me your Newport ID card and place your right thumb on that black square, we can get you registered. There. That's it, ma'am. You're registered. Now, if you just take your baggage...
No baggage.
Nothing, ma'am? Well, you will receive everything you need when you get to the colonies, so no problem. Just head up to gate number 1 and wait in our lounge. And I have to remind you that if you choose not to board your ship this evening, you will have committed a corporate offense, and you will be subject to imprisonment.
You know...
And a nice day to you, too.
I would be slightly concerned about someone who's just like, yes, just sign me on the ship to Morningstar. I don't care. I don't have any baggage. I don't care where I'm going. That would be slightly sketchy. She probably isn't paid enough to care about that, though, if I had to guess. Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. Dreamland. Well, we'll stop here. See you in the next video.